Hey everyone, and I've got a great back to school layout here for you all. It's something fun, something simple, mixed media that can be used in a variety of ways, and it's quite simple and quick to get going. So I'm just using some black acrylic paint. Also, I'm just setting up all the kit embellishment goodies to the left and to the right there so we can see them. But I'm just using some black acrylic paint and a loyalty card to scrape on the paint. Simple as that, but look how cool it is. So I've got an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. I haven't gessoed it or anything because if you're not new to my channel, you know that I just want to get the job done and I ain't got time to gesso and muck around or anything like that. So on it goes, and that's as simple as that done. Just cleaning off my loyalty card, putting away my paint so it doesn't squirt all over these beautiful goodness. And I'm just, see, I'm wiping it off just because it's black, and if I can get most of the black paint off, then it won't go on to other paints when I'm using it another time. So these are what I'm using today is the back to school embellishment kit from Scrapping Fun Kits, and I'm just going to have a bit of a play while I wait for that to dry. So using my edged paper distresser here, just ripping and roughing up the edges of this little A4 piece of paper. Well, it's kind of little, but not little at the same time. It's bigger than a 4x6 photo, that's for sure. Just any of those paper scrunches, just wiping them off. And so I'm going to scrunch the paper up. Look at that. Who would have thought that would have been so effective? And I'm just folding that little bit there just to make it look even more distressed and pretty cool, like, you know, that a child had scrunched up their note and put it in their school bag and then taken it out. Because that doesn't happen at all, huh? It does happen all the time. Anyway, so look at these beautiful cut apart sheets. Just trying to work out what would go with this layout. Just having a play before I get that piece of cardstock back with the dried paint. So just drying it a bit further with the fan. It didn't take long. This day was hot. January was very hot this year. And it just did not take long for paint to dry at all. So I'm just going to stick down this page here, and I'm making sure I use that crinkle there as a part of the paper. Just using some double-sided tape, as you do. I actually ran out of double-sided tape the other day, like unbelievable. I was creating so much in January. I just ran out of double-sided tape, which did not help my mojo at all. So there's this beautiful Project Life size card here that looks like a blackboard with the lined lines, writing lines. How do you explain that? Anyway, I just ripped off the part that's going to be covered because I liked it and I thought I could use it on another page, which I totally did. Using some washi as my title. It says back to school with some nice bright colors. I'm just going to stick it here, even though it does move in a little while. And I'm going to commit to my photo, stick down with some foam. I actually ran out of fun foam, so I had to use my foam tape, which is, you know, it works for little things and whatnot, but when you're doing a big page like this, it can end up dipping down in between the foam tape, so it's not ideal. Plus, look how much it needed. If you use fun foam, it's quite much cheaper. So I must get some of that. I did go and get some double-sided tape. I've forgotten to get fun foam. Just see, there you go. I moved that washi, and that's my title on my page, and it's nice to have it running like that down there. And these resin pieces were an absolute must. When I was unboxing it, I just knew those resin pieces would make it onto the first layout without a doubt. And they sure diddly did. So just added some crayon washi and this beautiful one. So the photo here is of my two children, and I was asking my oldest son to smile, and as you do when you get told smile, you kind of hide it because you are smiling, and he had his hand over his mouth so that he couldn't be seen that he was smiling. So it's quite a funny photo. And as you can see, we're just on the island in the middle of our street because at the last minute, as we were running to catch the bus, I remembered we didn't take any first day of school photos, so got onto that quick smart, even though they're not where we normally take the photos, that's for sure. So in the kit was these beautiful metallic blue sequin stars, and I'm just adding them on as a bit of a sprinkle down the page, down the top there and to the bottom. Sort of going to run from the top embellishment cluster to the bottom embellishment cluster. That way your eye is drawn down along the page, across the photo, to see all the goodness that I've added to this page. And this is quite a quick layout to have made, so it's quite a quick video. I'm just moving that resin piece because it didn't belong over there, it belonged here. Adding on this cut apart word, and it's pretty much done. So stay tuned for the close-ups, but also check out the links below for the blog post and how to subscribe to the kit. There is some left, so you want to get your hands on that and any others that are coming up. Thank you, bye!